Right. I don't know how loud I am, or if I'm even being heard, but we're here, finally, after 3, 4 days, I don't know, about that long, to continue this game. We just started chapter 2, I think? No, it was chapter 3, I think. Oh no, maybe it might have been chapter 4, you know. What chapter is it? Let's see. I can't really see. I think it's chapter 4. Because he said we're heading to the surprise. I remember that. Yeah, it's surprise. Chapter 4.
In 3, 2, 1. I made it all
Hmm.
up. Surprise.
So nice.
Oh,
Now I'm just going to check the audio
if it
because...
makes you feel any better, they
Yeah.
abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Let me just check the audio. Just to make sure it'll work for the full stream. So nice. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I've got the classic sound of my stream, where I'm just rambling while stuff happens. But here we are. I can put my stream down now. I've got a little stand for my iPad of which I show my chat on. But let's continue. So this is one of my favourites. It's also one of my least favourites at the same time. Basically, you just want to not be able to die here, which is easier said than done. Oh, all best for doing that. Then you just go in there, and you want to go up there. Now, I'll talk more about this game in a second. All I'll say is it's just they somehow need an update this game as well. Are you kidding? I can't get up there, can I? I'll try. I'll try and get up there. Right, good, I did. So now we go over here. Oh, I don't want to get killed here. So we go this way first. Then what we're going to do is just go here. Get this one for a second. We can blow you up. And then you can go over here. It's a very simple puzzle, and it's a very nice one. But we're still in the rundown sort of area here, as you can see. Eventually we can get to places where that is not an issue.
Tell you what, let's give your parents a call right now.
This is one of my favourite jokes as well. One of the reasons it's a good thing.
The birth parents you are trying to reach do not love you. Please hang up.
Oh, that's sad. But impressive. Maybe they worked at the phone company.
It's just the thing that you've made that entire joke from a phone call. And the fact that it's the person. Hello.
Hey, how's it going? I taught my way onto the old nanobot work crew rebuilding this shaft. They are really small. So, oh, I know, Jerry. No, I'm on a break, mate. On a break. Ah! Just hang in there for 5 more. What, Jerry? You can't fire me for that. Yes, Jerry. Or maybe your prejudiced work site should have accommodated a nanobot of my size. Thanks for the hate crime, Jer. See you in court, mate. Anyway, look, just hang in there for 5 more chambers.
Then I know what. I can't believe workspace things like this are happening.
Well,
There shouldn't be, I mean...
formula. Comedy equals tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a while. So I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math.
Not to me it isn't, but here we are. Well, it is, but you know. Not to chill. Not to chill at all. Very depressed. I don't know why I'm doing that, because that's not going to get me anywhere. This way is the one I want to do. Bing. And then... Okay, I'll try again. And make sure that's there. Okay, there we go. Should have knocked it off. Amazing. Absolutely awestruck that didn't happen. Wait, it did. Where is it then? Oh, it's over there. Ah. Right, we'll start these then, so. Oh no. Okay, I was a bit stupid there. Let's jump so that we get the right way now. Just over there, please. Thank you. Next. Next we want to go over there, so we want to jump this way, so we want to have one with us. Now there isn't a one there, so we're just going to go and get that one quick. Hello? There we go. I'm going to go and get this one. Alright, let me go from here, put this there, get you, and bounce. There we go. And then there. Thanks for not doing it. Bruv. No, okay, we'll go for it again. We've still not got to the best full part of the game yet. Which people who played this game, it's the part where you're underground. I absolutely love it. It's my favourite part, probably of any game actually. It's just really like, it really shows how the game's like ready to change in this way, but like also have this different setting in this storytelling sort of way, but also make it fun. Oh, I forgot you have to kill them. No, you're not. Okay. Perfect.
I thought about our dilemma, and I came up with a solution that I honestly think works out best for one of both of us.
Is that me? Am I the one of both of us? Please. I wish. Hopefully I am. I mean, there is times that I could be.
Federal regulations require me to warn you that this next test chamber is looking pretty good. That's right. The facility is completely operational again.
I've actually failed. I've actually fluffed the movement. I was gonna do it first time as well. Come on, I want to do it without doing it. It's a very, you can get yourself locked in, but it's actually confusing how you can do it. Which is why these games are so well designed. Like here, there's no way to put a portal under there to make yourself locked in. So
I think these test chambers look
you
even
can just
better than
do it
they
like
did
this.
before. It was easy, really. You just have to look at things objectively, see what you don't need anymore, and trim out the fat.
I wonder who you're insulting there. Not something we've been insulting before. To be fair, I like the personality they added compared to the first game, because it makes sense that there is some.
I've got a surprise for you after this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise with tragic consequences. And real confetti this time. The good stuff. Our last bag. Part of me's going to miss it. But at the end of the day, it was just taking up space.
This chamber is a unique one, because
What's going on? Who turned off the lights?
Hey, buddy, I'm speaking in an accent that is beyond her range of hearing.
Look, Metal Ball, I can hear you.
Run! I don't need to do the voice. Run! 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 Come on, I'm closing the door. Okay.
so this is where we escape.
We are escaping. All right, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great. Just keep running. Quick word about the future.
And thus begins my second favourite chapter,
Your turret production line, all right?
where it's just behind the scenes sort of. Now you get an achievement for doing that, but don't, because
It's an easier way out than
kills.
the asinine plan your friend came up
Not very good.
Oh, what? How did you go? Come on, come on!
Them loading screens from the random fade out, do you know what I mean? I like the ones where they're in the door, and like you go into a door, and then it sort of is like an airlock. So it's a good place to restart a level, because there's just a door behind you.
Come on, come on! What's going on in there? Can you get out? I heard gunfire. It's a bit late, but I should have heard gunfire. Something doesn't help with this noise, but I haven't been trying.
I'm not going to here.
You're okay? Great, come on. This way, this way. Hurry! Go, 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 go. There's the exit. We're almost out of here. You're freeing the whole place now. Hurry! Hurry! This way!
Perfect. An absolutely amazing way to escape. Luckily we didn't get crushed. I mean, we could have, but it just had to happen. I think in this next one, that door fails to open. And the first time I played this, I honestly couldn't. I actually did not know what to do, and I don't know why I didn't know what to do, because it's so obvious now looking back. Look, right, it's like the escape. We're on chapter 5 now, so it tries to open. It doesn't. I'm like, what do I do? What's the game called? The game's called Portal 2, and I failed that.
Ah, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. Work to do. At least you can.
This is the first Xbox 360 game I've streamed, I think.
Okay. Okay. Don't
Definitely the first one I'll finish. I'm not moving. I can't show you that. I'm not.
But it is bloody dangerous. Here we go. Ah! Oh,
Quoting God once again with a let it be like.
if I ever turned this flashlight on, I would die. They told me that about everything. I mean, I don't even know why they bothered giving me this stuff if they didn't want me to use it. It's pointless.
To be fair, I don't know why they did. Like,
Dark down here, isn't it? They say that the old.
what is it? It's like saying a knife. You can't cut with it.
Absolutely crazy. Chopped up his entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you can still hear the screams of their replicas. All
Now there's something coming up. I think coming up that I wanna put on.
Nobody knows what they're screaming about. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal in any meaningful way. Oh, nicely done.
I think it's here. Yeah. I know. I don't think it's here. Yeah, it's not here because it's not going the right way for it to be here.
Here's an interesting
Right,
story. You
let's
might
keep
like
going.
this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess
I like
who
this
the
room
boy
as well.
went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself, nepotism, ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Sorry, that's no, I wouldn't say smelly. Just attending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. A little bit insensitive. The smelly humans. We've got to get you out of that room. Can you reach that wall back there? Okay, there's another wall. Oh, I'll tell you, humans.
I've cut him off. I've actually cut him off. Amazing.
They look great, and their folklore. Wonderful.
Yeah, you failed. Okay.
Right. Well, I'm gonna take this route.
There's nothing down there, by the way. You'd end up landing there sometimes, and then you have to bottle up. Not that good, but here we are. We move. We move in the forward direction, and the backward direction, and the turning direction, and them up. Up, down, and north, you know what I mean? Different ways to think. Up, down could also be up and down, or it could be north, or it could be forward. You never know. Forward could be south.
Turret redemption line.
Here it is.
Please do not engage with turrets heading towards redemption.
I think. It might be here. If it's not, then I've
Turret
missed it.
redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
No, it's up here, innit? I think. That's the only parkour you have to do in the entire game. I can't even do it from here. Oh, I've actually died. I've actually died. What's happened? I've actually died. I've actually died. I've actually died. Nah. What's happened? No. Actually, don't take no for an answer. I've actually died. There was huge fraud in my death. They need to stop the count of my death.
Turret redemption lines active. Please do not engage with turrets heading towards redemption. Turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
Alright, I'll exit the turret redemption line, sorry. And go on to the turret redemption line, I will. Oh, haha. Right, this is what I was on about. Just here.
Don't make lemonade. Prometheus was punished by the gods for giving the gift of knowledge to man. He was cast into the bowels of the earth and picked by birds.
Actually, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't mean to do that. No. Oh well. Oh, I was gonna do it for longer.
Watch your burn, everyone. Watch it light.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's right. Little bullseye.
Target acquired.
I forget what I need to do here.
Yeah. What's happening?
Target acquired.
Oh yeah, I need to get through.
Target
It requires me doing this.
Time to watch the magic. I'm trouble.
Perfect. Let's continue on.
Template.
So this is where we
Response.
oh, I have to wait here anyway.
Response. Template. Response.
Oh, come on, guys. Oh, thank God. You saved my bacon, pal. Where we go? Is it jailbreak?
Response.
Can't say a thing.
Template. Response.
I'm not defective.
Oh, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. Follow me.
Template.
You're gonna love this.
Response.
Almost there. Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Thank you very much. See that scanner right there, right? It's deciding which turrets to keep
Response.
and which to toss, and it's using that master turret there as a template. Now, if we pull out the template turret, it'll shut down the whole production line. Right.
Right, we need to get in.
I'm gonna have to hack the door so that we can get at it. Technical.
Okay.
You'll need to turn around while I do.
Response.
Okay.
Done. Hacked.
Oh, he's
Nickel,
hacked it.
just pull
Wow.
that turret out.
Response.
Well, that should do it.
Template missing. Continuing from memory.
Oh, it hasn't done it. What do you have there?
Well then, I got this.
What are you? Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant.
New template accepted.
If we're lucky, she won't find out all her turrets are crap until it's too late. Classic. Okay, keep your eye on the turret line. I'm gonna go and hack the door open.
Response.
So we're all supposed to be blank.
Okay, I'm about to start hacking. It's a little bit more complicated than it looked from your side. It should take about
Response.
10 minutes. Keep one eye on the door.
You're hacking the door. Okay then.
Template.
Oh look, it's open.
Actually pretty complicated. Ah! How long's the door been open? I mean, was there any sort of announcement?
About
before
3
open,
seconds.
Like a buzzer or an alarm?
I mean the sound of the door opening.
I mean, you know, fair enough. The important thing is it's open, but it's just mentioned in the future.
Well, I mean, I said that the sound of the door open could be a useful one.
All right, now she can't use her turrets, so let's go and take care of that neurotoxin generator as well.
Good.
Bring your daughter to work day. That did not.
These are all irrelevant, except for one.
40
This one.
potato batteries. Embarrassing.
Ciao.
I mean, I realise they're children, but still, you know, low-hanging fruit and all that. Barely science, really, is it? I'm pretty sure we're going the right way, just to reassure you.
like reassurance is useful around this area. Neurotoxin.
Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100% that it's this way. No, it's not this way. Okay, let's try this
no.
way.
Okay. Ooh. So I'm hoping to get maybe to the end of chapter 6, you know. Maybe. In this stream.
Ha! I knew we were going the right way. This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness. There's some sort of control room up at the top, so let's go and investigate. Ah, there's our handiwork. I shouldn't laugh, really. They do feel pain, of a sort. It's all simulated, but real enough for them, I suppose. Door's locked. Just checked it. No way to hack it as far as I can tell.
Oh, attack it. Okay then.
What are you doing? We don't know what that button. Oh, the door's open. Well done. Let's see what's in.
Why would there be a big red button facing this to open this? Like, that's very strange.
It is, however, password protected. Ah, alarm bells. No, don't worry. All right, not a problem for me. You may as well have a little rest actually while I work on it. Okay. Here we go. The hardest part of any hack is. Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. I meant to say it's down.
And that should be it
Good news. Carry on.
for the neurotoxin and the turrets now.
At 0%. Yes. Hold on.
Warning. Neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Oh god.
The tube's broken. We can ride it straight to gas.
There we go. I guess we can ride it. And let's go to start chapter 6, I guess. But first, a pseudo cutscene of story changing proportions.
This should take us right to her. I can't believe I'm finally doing this. Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, so they said it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I don't know, I was a fool to myself. Oh, and I'm loving this. Why another time? This place is huge, and we're only seeing the top layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course. We should be getting close. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turrets. She'll never know what hit her. Hold on, because I might not have thought this next part completely. Ah!
Oh.
Well, I'm going the wrong way. Get to her.
Off you go. Pretty good that her is right where we are. Like, literally that tube is the end, I think. So, there we are. I guess. I don't think it's actually that. I think it's... Yeah, you get a little bit of walking first. Like, literally a tiny bit. You do this, you turn this way, you're like, ooh. You go in here, it's like, ooh, emergency shutdown, you're like, ooh.
I honestly, truly
And,
didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling.
Stay on this for the longest possible.
Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're
This was
not
2011.
the immediate past president of the
There's never been a
Beatles.
game like this. Really this good.
Goodbye.
Like these graphics hold up in 2020 and it's 2011, so that's saying something. There's some games that look worse than this and that are trying to look good this year, next year.
You were busy back
Even the refraction,
Well,
not many games
suppose
even
we
do
could
that.
just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Neurotoxin. What did we just shut down?
Hello.
I hate you so much.
Warning. The central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny.
Very
I
nice.
don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about.
To initiate a core transfer,
Alternate
please
core.
deposit substitute
Core
in your
transfer.
receptacle.
Floor
Put
transfer.
the head on there.
Oh, you are kidding me.
I've got an idea.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
No, 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 no.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Pull me out. Pull me
Unless a
out.
stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out. Leave me in. Leave me in. Don't press it.
Don't do it. Not so fast. Think about this.
Yeah. Well, what
You
about
need to
so
be a
fast?
trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
You're trying to stop me here?
Listen to her, all right? It is true that you don't have the qualifications, but you've got something far more important than that. A finger. But she pressed that button, so
Oh, God.
she won't kill us.
Impersonating a stalemate associate. I just added that to the.
Stalemate resolved.
There we go.
Please return to the
Here
core
we
transfer
go.
bay.
Wait, what if this hurts?
Okay.
What if this really hurts? Ah, I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just no, you're not. It is gonna hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful.
No, stop, no, 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 no!
Whoa! Check me out, partner. We did it. I'm in control of the whole facility now. Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant robot, massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll
I
pull it
guess.
down. There we go. Lift cool. Look how small you are down there. Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But wow, this is cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
So you knew you'd be in charge of everything. That's like a consult the manual
You know what I just said,
of
but I can find out.
translation software
Oh, sorry, no, the lift, yes, sorry.
Spanish.
Yeah. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are. But I'm huge.
But this isn't the final part, so what's going to happen?
Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it? Well, maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing?
No, no, no!
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss? It's me. Ah! See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You're designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are. You're the moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron punch you into this pit? Ah! Could a moron do that? Uh-oh.
And that begins chapter 6. Now I'll finish this because we've been doing 3 chapters each stream. We'll finish the game in the next one. And then we can move on to... Is it really good to say greater things?
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato. Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
Right now we get some time to speak with myself because there's no voices for a while. There is some loud noises, but there's no voices, so I can say stuff without people interrupting me. Until a very specific point. I can't remember when chapter 7 starts. Yeah, but when it does, if I clock it, if I notice, then we'll end the stream. But yeah. Prometheus was cast into the bowels of the earth and punished by the gods. He was pecked by birds. I wonder what that turret was saying before I threw it off the edge. I'm actually bad. There we go. I know where I have to go, which is just keep walking. Here we go. So this is the favourite part of the game I was on about. Because it's all set in the past. It's all set... Well, it's not set in the past. It's set in the current day, but it's about the time of the past of this Aperture Science. In like the 60s. Well, it was the 40s going up to the 70s, I think. It ends in 1981. But here we are. But it's just pre-modern Aperture, basically. This is probably one of my favourite jokes as well. Just watch this, basically, and you can see why. It's just a tiny little door for that whole big opening. Keep out. See, I actually don't know when Chapter 7 starts. There will be a loading screen, I guess, that reflects. I know that, like, basically Chapter 6 is, like, outside of the inside, and then Chapter 7 is inside as well. Do not lean on railing. Luckily, you can see why, but, like, it doesn't change much when you actually do. Oh yeah, I missed this, I think. Oh, I didn't. Where is it then? Must be further along. Yeah, it's here. There we go. There. Here's the speaking.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Amateur Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who's ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science. 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
So that's Cave Johnson, voiced by J.K. Simmons, great actor, and this is the beginning of the old part. Now you can see throughout this him speaking. He gets more ill. He cares less about the about the test subjects and the employees. Actually, he cares more about the employees, less about the test subjects, to be fair. And he carries himself less about the company, but wants a lot more done about it. He plans a lot more for the company later on, and you can definitely see that with some really good writing and obviously voice acting that was done. Pump Station Alpha. Obviously there won't be any messages here because I'm doing background things. Oh god. So obviously at this point I was supposed to be here.
Not here. At Aperture we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
We'll go into one of the testing spheres now, which have you'll never guess, tests in them. And they're really old tile tests, and they're really good tile tests, and they're some of my favourite actual puzzles in the game to solve. Because it's like going outside of the boundaries and stuff.
All right, let's get started. control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
I like the
Lab boys just
the
informed me
buttons
that
on
I
this
did not
because
have permission
they're
from the
much
control
easier
group.
to put the thing
They're
on.
telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day. For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Oh no, I missed it. I can't believe it. Here we go. Now that opens this. Which is of course something you do this with.
Oh, in case
There we
you
go.
get covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
I think what you mean is it does like the human skeleton because it's getting rid of it, and it would like it because it wants to eat it or whatever. It enjoys. Anyway, stop discriminating against the cuisine of elements.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats.
Oh,
Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3... I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive. Fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal
Great.
activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I'm like, oh no, I've got brain eating whatever. And I'm like, oh no. And then it actually happens because of that.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast. I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Okay. I'll let them go about their business anyway. What? That's not how it's supposed to happen. That's much better.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing. Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not Mary save science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out? Because you are fired! Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you. Box, you're stopped. Out the front door. Parking lot, car, goodbye.
Do be kinder. Parking lot car, goodbye though. Do be kinder. Do be kinder. Anyway, I think that might be the end of this chapter. Might. Could possibly be.
Congratulations.
No.
The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science.
This is a big,
As
that's the
founder
end of the
and CEO
level.
of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
Here we go. We're in the new place. Very nice. This is what I want to show anyway. You can hear him not curring, like 1971. It's near the end of the being on the ground bit. You can hear him cur less in this next voice message. I think.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope, couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related?
Now, there's an Easter egg here. It's probably one of the most biggest ones in the game. Now, if you played Half-Life, there's an Aperture Science bolt that goes missing randomly. I think it just teleports away. And it's called the Borealis. And it was built here, in this area, and then it just disappeared. Borealis. So that gets you an achievement if you get here as well. Which is useful, because if you are wanting to get all the achievements, then you'll have to go there. I actually have all the achievements. I have all the single player ones. The multiplayer ones don't count.
Oh, hi. Say, you're good at murder. Could you... Ow! Murder? Oh, thanks. Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. Ow! You stabbed me! What is wrong with you? Oh, do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go.
Wow.
Whoa! Where are we? How long have I been out? That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going.
You can skip the lift by doing that, because the lift goes down there. Well, actually, the lift doesn't go down there. That's the whole point. So yeah, you need to get. Well, that's supposed to be open, I think. So it must be much easier, but it's not this time. Anyway, I think that's the end of chapter 6, and a perfect hour to round out. So the last episode will be a bit shorter, I think, because I know the rest of the game. So yeah, I'll let them speak. And
Did
that'll be
anything
the end.
happen while I was
That'll
out?
be- There we go. Anyway, that's the end of this stream. I'll see you hopefully this week. I think maybe Saturday, maybe tomorrow actually. I'm not sure. Maybe Sunday, possibly, if something happens on Saturday. But then on Sunday, if it is on Saturday, there'll be something new. But what I'm saying is there'll be a stream on the weekend, maybe tomorrow. But I'll see you then. Goodbye. As I wait, I want to save, because this game is notorious for its saving. See, it did save a minute ago, to be fair, but I just like doing this just to be sure, because once I lost loads of progress, and then you go to the menu. But yeah, that's the end of the stream. I will see you tomorrow or the weekend. Goodbye. I like this pause screen, by the way. I've never actually seen it, I don't think, on the music. Anyway, goodbye.